Rogue Company is a new, free-to-play third-person shooter made by Hi-Rez Studios, the team that brought us Diet Overwatch and caffeine-free Fortnite. Now they're using their Switch expertise to give us a new competitive shooter with crossplay that runs at 60 frames a second and looks great. Right off the bat, this game just oozes style, and the intros are freaking cool. Look at these characters. I want to dress like that. The game runs at a smooth 60 frames per second when you're in a match, and for some reason 30 frames per second before the match starts, but it's not a big deal. The graphics are clean, and while it's not an ugly game, you can tell they've made some sacrifices to get that smooth frame rate, and I'm okay with that. I will say, I wish this game was first person. I'm just not a huge third-person shooter guy. I grew up on Doom, and you know what they say. You can take the man out of the first-person shooter, but you can't take the first-person shooter out of the man. What am I even talking about? This is why I'm single. Rogue Company is multiplayer only. There are 2 modes so far, Demolition and Strikeout. Both of the modes currently in the game are 4v4 on small maps, so you get to the action pretty quick. I really like that, as some of the maps in other games like Call of Duty feel too big for the number of players, and you spend a lot of time running to the action. Demolition is your typical search and destroy type match. The attacking team tries to plant a bomb on one of the enemy's targets, while the defending team tries to stop them. Each round starts off in your airplane, where you have the option to shop for weapons and upgrades. Then you jump into the action. Clearly a slick way of selling us wingsuits outside of a battle royale game. I see what you're doing, Hi-Rez, but I can't deny it, the animations are cool. As the rounds go on, you earn more cash that you can use to upgrade or buy better weapons and perks, similar to Counter-Strike or the heist mode in Black Ops 4. Things like body armor or the ability to reload while sprinting, and the available perks depend on which character you're playing as. Strikeout is a team deathmatch mode, but instead of counting up to try and reach a score limit, each respawn costs your team a ticket. You battle it out until one of the teams has no more tickets left. I would love to see a regular team deathmatch mode. I know they're trying something new, but there's a reason every other game has team deathmatch. It's simple and timeless. You choose a specialist before the game begins. Only one person on each team can choose a given character. Each rogue, as they're called, has their own unique ability. You've got your healer, your barricade placing person, your barbed wire placing person, the guy who has a grenade launcher. I don't know why having a grenade launcher is considered an ability, but to each their own. I'm not going to question this guy. Weapons and abilities are tied to specific characters, and each character has a choice between 2 primary weapons and a secondary weapon. The game currently has 7 maps across both modes. Not a terrible number for a free-to-play game. One thing I don't enjoy about this game is that the matches take too long, some of them even north of 20 minutes. We definitely need some faster matches. It especially sucks when your teammates leave and you're just going through the motions to finish the game because mom didn't raise a quitter. At this point, the game still needs some polish. For example, the endings are anticlimactic and don't have any music. Leveling up and getting XP after a match is as exciting as making a doctor's appointment. This is how you level up. Take notes, Rogue Company. Some of the glitches are hilarious. Some are frustrating, like how pressing the home button completely logs you out. The game is still new, so I'm sure they'll patch these up. The game has gyro controls and it gives you a lot of options to customize them. There's several sensitivity sliders, the ability to invert the X or Y axis, and you can have gyro on either all the time or just when you're aiming down the sights. There's something for everybody. Right now, they're selling 3 different Founders Packs. Before the game goes public later this summer, you get access to the game, and depending on which pack you get certain perks. The starter edition is the cheapest at $14.99 US. It comes with 6 characters, a spray, an emote, an extra outfit for one of the characters, and a wrap for your gun. The standard edition for $39 includes all of that, plus all 6 of the other characters currently in the game, and another outfit. The Ultimate Edition for $59 includes everything from the other editions, plus another outfit, spray, and emote, plus 1,500 Rogue Bucks, which you can use to unlock other cosmetics as they're released. You can unlock characters for free given enough playtime, so if you don't want to wait for the game to be completely free, I recommend picking up the starter pack and seeing how you feel about it. If you like the game, you can earn enough points through playing the game to unlock the other characters. Rogue Company definitely has potential, but for me it wasn't an instant classic. On the other hand, because it's free to play and there's such a shortage of these types of competitive games on the Switch, I can see the community growing. I like this one better than Warface, which feels clunkier and slower. Plus, this game has crossplay and cross-progression, which should keep the servers populated. But for those of you with multiple consoles, there are other options out there that are a lot more polished. If you're looking for other shooters on the Switch, check out my review of Warface, which is also free to play. And if you want to catch my reviews every single week, make sure to subscribe.